Get up, baby, this morning. This is Elio Piedra. Another morning means another coffee because this is Morning Coffee with Elio. This is going to be a great day. We have a fantastic guest. Get up, baby, this morning. This is Elio Piedra. Another morning means another coffee because this is Morning Coffee with Elio. I am super excited today because I have such an amazing human being. She is a singer-songwriter that used to live in Latin America and used to inspire people with her music. I have the privilege to have Anna Moo at Morning Coffee with Elio. We're going to be talking about her music career, the impact that she's been having in different ways, spreading her music in kids, families, and the discography that she has. So let's welcome to Morning Coffee with Elio right now, Anna Moo.
Ay, 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 ay. Guantanamera, Guajira, Guantanamera. Guantanamera, Guajira, Guantanamera. Yo soy muchacha sincera, de donde crece la palma. Yo soy muchacha sincera, ay, de donde crece la palma. Y antes de morir me quiero echar mis versos de alma. Te amo tanto, Guantanamera, Guajira, Guantanamera, ay, ay, mají, Guantanamera, Guajira, Guantanamera. Buenos días, Elio, ¿cómo estás?
How you doing?
Empezando con un poquito de Cuba.
Yeah. Oh my goodness, I'm super excited.
Con mi café, así. Yeah.
Oh, let me show you. Morning Coffee with Elio. I gotta give you this one.
I know, I need to get one.
I am super excited, Anna. Thank you very much for making time to be here with us this morning. This is a tremendous privilege to have you here. And I want to share with everybody your story, how you used to live in Latin America, making music. And now, after all these years, living there with your family, you are a bilingual singer-songwriter. How was the beginning of Anna Moo, and when did you move to the United States?
Well, actually, my songwriting for children started when I had kids. I was listening to music for my kids, and I went, that's the same music I grew up on. And a lot of it I didn't even like, it was like old when I was a kid. And so I went, something has to happen here. So I just started writing music for kids and performing at my kids' preschool. And the next thing I knew, I decided to send it in, and I got picked up by a major label. So, yeah.
Wow. So a major label, what is the name of the major label?
Well, it was Music for Little People with Warner Brothers.
Wow.
And that's how I got started with that. Yeah.
That is amazing. So you are not from Gainesville, are you?
No, originally I'm from California. I grew up in California. I have 4 sisters. Crazy family. My father, oh my God. And we lived in Latin America. He's a veterinarian. And we ended up coming to Gainesville because he was asked to help design and build the College of Veterinary Medicine here at University of Florida. So wow. He was the first dean of students for the university. Yeah.
Wow. Go Gators. Go Gators.
Yeah. Go Gators.
That is amazing. And how long, how much time do you spend in Latin America? Because, your Spanish is perfect. To me, it's perfect. So
well, I learned as a kid, so it's not perfect, but because I was in Chile for a year and a half, and maybe Venezuela the same amount of time, más o menos lo mismo.
Wow. And in that time, all right, in that
Yeah,
period of time, you learn how to speak Spanish just like this.
yeah,
And
yeah.
you still remember, and you're, I mean, we can
No,
talk in,
pero que es que tengo que practicar contigo. That's the thing, you know. I need to yeah.
you gotta practice.
So
I love it. I love it. You know, you are such a you have such a tremendous, a wonderful charisma, and you've been uh, performing for so many different, I would say, generations, right? But you are very
right,
special for the little ones. You have
right.
you have different albums. But I would like to mention something that I don't know if people know this. We were talking once, and you mentioned that you had some projects together with Bob Dylan. Is that right?
Bo Diddley, yeah, yeah.
Can you talk to me about that?
Oh yeah. Well, I grew up listening to Bo Diddley. My sisters had his albums, and I kept running into him. I would get on a plane, and he'd be on a plane, you know, coming in or out of Gainesville. And then I worked in New York City at a music store, and he would come in the music store and you know say hello, and I'd go to see him in concerts in New York. So our paths kept crossing. And when I came back here, I went to one of his concerts, and afterwards I said, "Look, you don't know me, but I've won a lot of awards for children's music, and I would like to introduce a whole nother generation to Bo Diddley." So he was like, "Okay." It's just, you know, so yeah, we did an album together. Yeah. Yeah.
That is fantastic. A whole album with Bob Dylan. That's huge. That's
Well,
amazing.
he did a couple of songs, but you know, they were all songs that I wrote, and it was wonderful. It was really great to have that experience. Yeah.
Oh yeah, that's for sure. So, you mentioned your awards. How many awards do you have right now in your career?
Oh my gosh. Well, I've been really blessed, Elio, because I've won American Library Association awards. I've been on the Grammy ballot 5 times. Haven't won that Grammy, but I've been on the ballot, you know. Um, have won Parents' Choice Gold Awards. So there's a lot. I'm really blessed to do what I do. So
And we're really blessed to have you here this morning with us, and hopefully you can play something for the little ones that are right now at home with all this situation. You know, there is no school, at least for a while. And I lately been trying to inspire people and bring some entertainment and some beautiful stories. And I think today is the perfect episode to actually to entertain the little ones as well, and just to so they can also get to know you. For the new generation, the new family that they recently moved to Gainesville, if you are watching me, I have so many friends in Europe right now that they're probably watching. I recently had a friend of mine from Spain on the show, and we were
right.
talking about everything that is going on in Europe, especially in Spain, Italy, and it's funny how we are talking about a country, and whatever they are describing is exactly what is happening here. That's why I came to my mind to bring entertainment and to have somebody like you that can share not only your story but your entertainment and your gift, okay, with
Well, but
our
you know, the thing is this. Now you're a new dad, and you have the most bella, you know. I mean, oh my gosh, you know. But for anybody that's either a parent or they're a grandparent, share your music with them. You know, when you go to church, when people go to church, they sing together. That's how we unify. We've seen all these pictures in Italy of the people leaning out the windows and starting to sing, and all the musicians coming out and making a difference in the world with what we're doing, you know. And it's always been that way. It's always been the musicians who, you know, the artists that put forward their talents, that bring the people the smile back on people's faces. So if you want that in your family, start doing music with your family. and teach those kids those songs that you grew up with. There are songs, I'm going to play something here. And this is a song like everybody knows, but I changed the lyrics to it. I changed the words. And so let me just play it. I hope you can hear it. But can you hear that?
Yeah.
I'll turn my speaker around. Tito Puente wrote this. Santana made it famous, right?
Yeah.
But check out the words. I'm going to do the words here. Oye, ¿cómo va el pato? Se va. Oye, ¿cómo va el gato? Miau, miau, miau. Okay, so that's just, that's just taking a song that we all know and, playing with it a little bit. So
that's amazing. That's amazing, Anna. And that's one of the things that I love about you, that you are very creative. You take one thing and make it comes another thing that is even better. That's perfect for kids, for the little ones to have fun, to dance. I just wanted to dance with that.
Yeah, right, sure. So, but everybody knows that, I mean, that's been around. That song's been around a long time. By the way, I had the privilege years ago to meet Tito Puentes. I mean, and when I think of my musical career, I'm just blessed. You and I have met some amazing performers and been able to play with them and stuff. I was thinking, since you're Cuban, I'm like, okay, who are some of the Cubans that I know? And when I was 15 years old, I was at a concert with Celia Cruz, and
Wow.
that was like, oh my, I mean, that the queen of salsa. I mean, oh wow.
Yeah.
So we're so blessed, that when we get a chance to meet, whether it's you or me, when we get a
Yes.
chance to meet or hear somebody of that kind of talent, it's just wonderful. Yeah.
Yeah, that's fantastic. So let me ask you this. What has been the biggest obstacle in your career? Let's put it.
You mean like right now?
No, I was about to tell you, besides this situation.
Well, you know what? I want to say something on this because my husband and I are both out of work because, I do concerts and I can't do concerts now. He does concerts, he records concerts, he can't do any recordings. We're not, and that's for a long time. So, but this is an opportunity for all of us to look at what our talents are and what our gifts are, whether it's cooking or whatever it is. You can help somebody. You can do something that's gonna, that's gonna be able to change. And
Yes.
so for me, I'm taking classes. I'm learning about synchronizing my music for commercials. I used to do commercials 40 years ago when I lived in New York, but now I'm writing them myself. So this is a whole new opportunity where I can stay at home and I can write some stuff and then still put it out there. So, there's always, you are so positive. You're doing your show and people are checking it out. And, it's important for all of us to say, okay, it's a new day. It's
Yeah.
kind of like we're for those who are Christians, it's in the Easter season, and we all need to have a resurrection of our spirit. It's kind of estamos muerto, and we need to wake up to that. So how can we step up and really blossom, and instead of seeing this as a down moment, really seeing it as an up moment where we can really be the best of ourselves, you know?
I totally agree with you. And actually, I was talking to a friend of mine yesterday, and Lauren Douglas, she's a CEO and coach, for
Right.
she trains, and she's amazing. We were talking about how to embrace down moments, just accepting and facing that. Okay, we have a down moment, but as you are mentioning, we are making the best out of this down season that is not here to stay. It's going to pass, and I know it's hard, but we can do it hard. I know it's not easy, and sometimes when you are in the mindset of easy is not an option, you are able to help some people and to let them know that, hey, it's hard, but you can do it hard too.
Right.
You can do it. If I can do it, you can do it. Anybody can do it. And I know we have friends that they are business owners. Right now we have this situation where the banks they were closing the doors with the loans. They are not actually giving the loans anymore. But we are lucky. We have Lendio right here and Luis Salazar, a guy from Colombia, amazing guy. He's making an
Right.
impact doing all this stuff. So you see, it's how we focus on the solution. Like you are now investing your energy and your time instead of thinking, oh, well, there is nothing can do. You are doing something to keep
Y
growing.
estoy en mi jardín.
También.
Yeah, I'm in my garden, you know. And tomates and lechugas and and I love that. I haven't done this for a long time, so it's like, yeah, you do what you need to do, what you can do, and make the best of it. Yeah.
Yeah, exactly. And that's basically one thing that I've been trying to keep sharing with everybody out there. We are morning coffee community, just with the
Yeah.
world out there. Especially now, I have all these tools that I can have graphics. I can make a show of nothing, and I have another segment that is kind of like a blog. It's called Elio Debates, where I bring in Spanish, like attorneys, accountants, people that they can bring value to the topic, and the community is learning a lot. And it's not about
Sure.
the views, about rating, but about helping people. You just said it. So right now, just to keep spreading love and lifting people up this morning, what could you play on your guitar, especially for the little ones? Let's say for the little ones.
Okay. All right. A bell is not a bell until you ring it. A song is not a song unless you're gonna sing it. And love wasn't put in your heart to stay. Oh, love is love until you give it away. Because love changes everything. Love, it changes everything. Oh, love, it changes everything. Oh, love, it changes us all. Sí, un poquito de amor cambia todo. Yeah. A life is not a life unless you're gonna live it. Una vida no es una vida si no te vives. En cualquier cosa que hagas, hazla con amor y recordarás que el amor no es amor hasta que lo das. Pues el amor cambia todo el mundo. El amor cambia todo tan profundo. El amor cambia a todos en un segundo. El amor cambia a todos. Pues el amor nos cambia a todos.
Ladies and gentlemen, Anna Moo!
Eso.
I am so happy that you are sharing this energy with everybody out there. Thank you for
Oh,
that.
you are like the Energizer Bunny, Elio. They should rename it after you instead of the Energizer Bunny. It's like, you know.
Thank you for that. I don't know. You know what? I am just passionate about being alive. Sometimes when people, I know everybody, they think that every day they take it for granted, and when we realize that every single minute it is a blessing just to be alive, just to have air on
Yep.
your lungs, just to be able to have two arms, two legs, to walk, to see the green of the trees, just the little things. And now when you have my Bella, I have my Bella, I have another muse, my muse.
Oh, I know. I know. You've
So it's just the little things, and you know, and plus when you can appreciate others' gift is that's very important. You know, this is opportunity for everybody, and I had the desire and the will. I wanted so bad to bring local talent and talent from all over. You
right.
know, with morning coffee with Elio. At first, it was local talent because I it was so hard for somebody from Germany to come to Gainesville, right? So expensive. But now remotely,
Now,
we can have anybody, and
yeah,
we are so privileged to have you here this morning today. So let's go back to my question, for example, because I wanted to share with everybody here, when you have tough moments, how do you deal with them, especially if you're a musician, especially if you're a performer that used to be very active. What would you say, Anna, to these musicians, these artists that they are probably they are feeling down, they are feeling, we can even say that they are feeling depressed. What would you say to them?
sure. Well, I know for me, if I didn't have the faith that I have at faith, I mean, that's what gets me through. It's like putting God first and knowing that God's in charge. You know, the virus is out there. There's always going to be a virus, something or whatever. Of course, this is bien malo, it's pretty bad. But um, when you have faith and you can count on that and other people of faith that are praying with you, man, that's such a blessing. So, and it's a time for all of us to look at our spiritual guides, to look at what really can get us through, and don't be afraid to ask for help. You
Yes.
know, don't be afraid to ask for help. Some people, especially guys now, that's a very hard thing. But we all need help. We all need one another. Like the Beatles song, a little help from my friends. I get by with a little help from my friends, you know.
That's awesome.
So, um, and
That's
café,
very beautiful. Laughter.
café con leche.
Coffee, coffee. Yeah, people need
Yeah,
coffee. Hey, that's very profound. That's beautiful, and I want to thank you for sharing that. We're almost leaving, but I wanted to say before we finish that I appreciate you so much for making the time to share your gift, to share your beautiful
oh, my
energy,
pleasure.
energy and spirit with everybody out there. How can people around the world find your music before we go?
Well, it's Anna Moo, como una vaca, like a cow, Moo. People ask me, is that really your name? And I'm like, yeah, my husband's last name is Moo. So,
Okay,
but they can go to my website, which is even that I have to change up because, well, it's in transformation too. But, if they want to buy a CD or if they want to download stuff, I'm all over the net. They can download me on Apple Music or iTunes. Just look up Anna Moo. They can go to my website, annamoo.com. Um, and there's great music out there. Turn it on, turn it up, do a little dancing, teach
have
your
a good time.
kids teach your kids or grandkids the songs that you grew up on, whether it's in Spanish or English, arroz con leche, whatever it is, just that's what our memories are built on.
That's
That's
right.
what our
I totally agree with you. That's amazing.
Can I say one other thing?
Of
You know, my
course.
my father, before he passed away, he had like dementia, Alzheimer's.
Wow.
But if I started to sing, he knew the songs.
Wow.
He might not have known who I was. He'd smile if you see me. but to remember my name or my sister's or whatever. But if I started singing a song that he grew up on, he would start his mouth would start to, and you could see it in his eyes. He would just get all joyous. And they have found that music, it's because it hardwires our brain. It's both the creative side and the, rhythm side is like the mathematical, the logical. So when you're listening to music, it hardwires. Okay. And so something you learned in church or where you learned it when you were a child or whatever, if you play that for people that are elderly, you'll see the smile come back on their face. It's amazing.
That's amazing. Yeah, when I go to to any home like nursing home, I
Right.
sometimes I go to play to perform for them, and I'm telling you, sometimes they even dance. They're even dancing.
Right.
you know,
Well, Elio, with you, they're always dancing.
let's bring the energy level all the way to the top.
Yes, yes.
Anna, thank you very much. You are so amazing.
Oh,
We're
my
gonna
pleasure.
please find go out there to Google, Safari, on Facebook, iTunes, annamoo.com, also on her website, and enjoy this music. Share this music with your family, with your friends, with everybody, and let's keep having fun, spreading the love, spreading the positive energy, because we're gonna grow through this, and we can make it happen. So thank you, Anna, once again for being a morning coffee with Elio. Do not forget to drink your coffee at your
I
house.
won't.
Yes. And I'm gonna see you soon. You take care, please. You are awesome.
All right. Bendiciones a usted, a todos. Gracias.
This is Morning Coffee with Elio. This is gonna be a great day. We have a fantastic guest right now. So we are coming back after this break. Fantástico. Ahora voy a dejar saber those live. Because now the second segment I'm gonna be talking about a video actually, and I'm glad that you mentioned that. Welcome back to Morning Coffee with Elio. Yes, ladies and gentlemen, we have a special guest, and she has something to say. Okay, go ahead. Go ahead. Okay, what do you want to say? Say hello. Say hello. Hello. So yeah, actually, remember that we were talking with Anna Moo, our special guest today, about entertaining kids and about what is going on in Europe. About what is going on in Europe with people singing at the balconies and singing with the whole community. I'm gonna share a video with you guys that a friend of mine, actually Wendy, that came to the show a few days ago, about how people are singing at the balconies in Spain and clapping to the doctors, honoring all those that they are at the front line. Check this out. Yes, we're coming back in just a minute.
Me olvidé decirte que una de las cosas que hacemos aquí, sobre todo cuando vamos a hacer la compra, es que va una persona de la casa, en este caso uno de los dos, hace la compra y cuando pues deja toda la compra ahí justo en la entrada de la puerta, y él va directo al baño, la ropa directo a la lavadora, se tienen que lavar cabeza y todo arriba abajo, los zapatos, todo, y yo me tengo que poner mascarilla y guantes y empiezo a limpiar toda la compra, le empiezo a pasar con un pañito, con algo que tenga y pasarle. Y eso es una de las cosas que también estamos haciendo todos aquí, que antes no te dije. Ya quedó un minuto y ya están aplaudiendo, no sé si lo escuchan. Es que tengo esto por el gato para que no se me escapan, pero ahí están los vecinos. Yo voy a aplaudir también. Y ahora viene la música. después de tanto bailar, siempre ponen el himno de Andalucía, que es este que está sonando, y luego para terminar ponen el himno de España. El himno. Aquí sacan todas las banderas, miren. Y así acabamos nuestro ratito con los vecinos.
Okay, everybody, we are back. We are back. This is Morning Coffee with Elio, and this is my world, my muse, my princess, my queen, my Bella, that she's been wanting to talk. And yes, we gotta go because she wanna play with me and I wanna play with her. And we wanna talk. Say hello, say hello. La vaca Lola, la vaca Lola. We are live, ladies and gentlemen. Look at that smile. That's what we wanna do. Hey, take care of yourself. Stay home, stay with the family, and we gotta go. Hey, this is Morning Coffee with Elio. We are gonna see you next time. Oh my gosh, oh my gosh. Here we go. Guys, thank you very much for watching Morning Coffee with Elio. Yes, we're really looking forward to seeing you Monday, Wednesday, and Friday. Do not forget to like us and follow us on Facebook and become part of the Morning Coffee with Elio community. Stay tuned, stay inspired, and live full.